Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to learn the new poem of this text, that is The Will to Win. The Will to Win. But before going to turn towards the actual poem, we must have to go through as usual the pre-reading activity that is also given here in the form of warming up questions. So today we are going to learn at first warming up activities, warming up questions. Okay, first question here that is given here: get into pairs, discuss, and take the most appropriate answer. First one: you may have lost the match, but here you have to guess and you have to discuss with your schoolmate or classmate, and you have to choose the appropriate answer. First statement: you may have lost the match, but three options are given here. I'm going to read at first. It is important that you start fighting with your opponent. Second, it is important to have the will to win. Third, it is important that you blame the organizers for the rough ground. What is appropriate here? Second, that is, it is important to have the will to win. म्हणजे पहिली जिंकण्याची इच्छा अगोदर पाहिजे. Definitely you will win. But when it is important to have the will to win. Second, success is always measured by. Success is always measured by according to you. Okay, here 3 options are given. I am going to read. Ability to pounce upon at the opponent and fight with full force. Second option, match fixing before the match begins. And third one, ability to bounce back after a fall. Here according to me, ability to bounce back after a fall is appropriate one. ॲबिलिटी टू बाउन्स बॅक आफ्टर अ फॉल. जरी आपल्याला फॉलिंग आलं किंवा फेलिंग झालं किंवा अपयश आलं तरीसुद्धा आपण अपयशानं खचून न जाता पुढं उभारी घेणं हाच त्यामधला एक मार्ग आहे. अँड सक्सेस इज ऑलवेज मेजर्ड बाय ॲबिलिटी टू बाउन्स बॅक आफ्टर अ फॉल. नाव नेक्स्ट वन, थर्ड सी, दॅट इज फॉर अटेनिंग सक्सेस वी नीड टू. म्हणजे यश मिळवण्यासाठी आपल्याला कशाची गरज असते? 3 ऑप्शन्स. फर्स्ट, स्लीप डे इन अँड डे आउट अँड ड्रीम अबाउट सक्सेस. Second, scheme out things to make the opponent fall. And third, work hard day and night for it. Obviously what? Work hard day and night for it. Definitely we must have to work hard for day and night for attaining success. Then definitely we will achieve success. Okay, now we are going to turn toward the next question, second question, that is, how can we achieve success in life? How can we achieve success in life? Complete the box by filling the essential qualities required for achieving success. Here one quality is done for you, one quality is given for you, that is hard work. Hard work is given for you. Remaining part we have to fill up. Persistence, here according to me, persistence. After that, courage, hard work, again knowledge, confidence, determination. These are the qualities required for getting success in our life. These are qualities required for achieving success, and definitely we can achieve success if we have such type of qualities such as persistence, determination, hard work, confidence, knowledge, courage. These are okay. Now third question, discuss and write 5 proverbs or quotations related to the इम्पॉर्टन्स ऑफ हॅविंग अ स्ट्रॉंग विल पॉवर. बघा लक्ष द्या, क्वेश्चन नेमका काय आहे बघा. वी हॅव टू डिस्कस अँड वी हॅव टू राईट नियरली अबाउट 5 प्रोवर्ब्स ऑर 5 कोटेशन्स रिगार्डिंग वॉट? रिगार्डिंग द इम्पॉर्टन्स ऑफ हॅविंग स्ट्रॉंग विल पॉवर. अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, आय हॅव कलेक्टेड सम कोटेशन्स. फर्स्ट वन, ए, वेअर देर इज अ विल देर इज अ वे. वेअर देर इज अ विल देर इज अ वे. अगेन, बी, इफ ॲट फर्स्ट यू डोंट सक्सीड, try again. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. C, the truest wisdom is a resolute determination. The truest wisdom is a resolute determination. D, here, nothing is impossible in the world. Nothing is impossible in the world. And last one, E, determination is the key to success. Determination is the key to success. These are all about strong willpower. These are all about strong willpower. Okay, now next question, question number 4. Complete the following table. Here table is shown here. We have to complete it. with the help of whatever given chart here. Make a list of great personalities of present and past who have achieved success in different walks of life. You can take help of your school library or search on the internet. With the help of your school library, with the help of your with the help of internet, we have what we have to make here. We have to make a list of great personalities, those who have achieved success in different walks of life. Here I have taken some. Here some walks of life are given here: politics, social work, sports, as well as music. Okay, first I will fill up politics chart. Politics: Abraham Lincoln, Franklin Roosevelt, George Washington, Lord Nelson, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. These are political leaders who have got such type of great success, or who have achieved great success in politics. Okay, now social work. Social work: Medha Patkar, Helen Keller. These are Medha Patkar, Helen Keller, Mahatma Phule. These are social workers. Sports: Michael Jordan, Girish Sharma, Shekhar Naik, Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni. These are sports personalities who have achieved great success in sports. Okay. After that, music. Music: Kumar Sanu, Lata Mangeshkar, Rabindra Jain. After that, Ajit Singh. Today's these are very well-known personalities who have also achieved great success in music. Okay, these are all about great personalities of present as well as past who had achieved success in different walks of life. Okay, now we are going to turn towards the actual poem, The Will to Win. But before going to turn poems, we must have to know about the poet. So we are going to read about the poet, whatever information given about poet here. Bertrand Braille. Bertrand Braille is the poet of this poem, The Will to Win. Okay. Now Bertrand Braille was born in Madison, Wisconsin, USA. He was born in USA, one of the place of Madison, Wisconsin in USA. He inherited his father's talent in writing and had shown his talent at a young age of 11 when he published his first work, a fairy tale called Why the Grass is Green, at the time when he was just 11 years old. At the same time, he has written a fairy tale such as entitled, that is Why the Grass is Green. Why the Grass is Green was a fairy tale written by whom? Bertrand Braille, at the same time when he was just 11 years old. Braille was considered a person who was always optimistic and held the belief that everything is possible. Optimistic means what? Having positive attitude. Having positive attitude towards everything. He was also considered a optimistic person, and he also believed that everything is possible. Burley had written around 4,000 verses. Verses means what? Poems, poetic forms, and several hundred short stories, making him one of the most widely read American poets of his era. He was one of the famous American poet, and he has written nearly about 4,000 poems, 4,000 poetic forms, verses, and nearly about several hundred short stories. And because of that, he was a widely renowned poet of American poets of his era. Here in this poem, the poet teaches us to have the will to win, come what may. Here in this poem, through this poem, the poet Bertrand Braille, he has taught us regarding what? Regarding the will to win, come what may. Okay, now we are going to turn towards the poem, but before that I am going to read at first the whole poem. Please listen properly. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. Second stanza. If all that you dream and scheme is about it and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for, fret for, and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength, and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold or poverty, famished or gone, or sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dodge and grim you besiege and beset it. With the help of God, you will get it. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the whole poem stanza wise. First stanza: if you want a thing bad enough, here we are going to turn now first stanza here. This one here, this one. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for you, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. If your heart is set on something, if your heart is set on something, you must have to go out of your way. You must have to work hard day and night for it. It means that you must have to struggle in order to achieve it. In order to achieve something, you must have to work hard. You must have to work hard day and night. You must have to struggle in order to achieve that success. It means that if your heart is set on something, definitely you must go out of your way and you must have to struggle in order to achieve. Give up your time. Give up means what? Your sacrifice. Give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. You must have to sacrifice yourself. You must have to sacrifice your time. You must have to sacrifice your peace. You must have to sacrifice your sleep for it. Sleep means what? Hours of sleep for it. If you want to achieve success, definitely you have to do all these things. Do all these things means what here? You must have to go out of your way. You must have to struggle in order to success. You must have to hard work day and night. You must have to sacrifice your time. You must have to sacrifice your peace, as well as you must have to spend your hours of sleep. Hours of sleep. It means that if you want to achieve success, definitely you have to struggle in order to achieve success. Okay. Here in this stanza, here the poet has used antithesis, work day and night. Here in this line, the poet has used antithesis here, work day and night. One of the major figures of speech, antithesis. Why it is called antithesis? As here in the same line, the poet has used an opposite pair. Opposite words pair is used by the poet, so it is called here antithesis. Which opposite words are given here, mentioned here by the poet? Day and night. Day and night, two opposite or contrasting ideas are mentioned by the poet, so it is called here antithesis. Also he has used climax also. It means that give up your time, your peace and your sleep for it. Here in this line he also has used climax. Again another figure of speech, climax, as the ideas are given in ascending order, so it is called here climax also. Okay, now we are going to turn toward the second stanza. If all that your dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it. Here the word scheme. Scheme means what? Here it is also given here plan. Scheme means what here? Plan. It means here, if all that your dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it. If your hopes and plans centered around these things that you desire, and if your life seems useless, means meaningless and worthless without it, definitely here through this line the poet has used tautology here. Seems useless and worthless without it. Seems useless and worthless without it. Here in this line he has used tautology. The poet has used tautology. Okay. If all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it. It means that if your hopes and if your plans centered around all these things that you desire, and if your life seems useless, if your life seems meaningless and worthless without it, it means that you must have to work hard. You must have to struggle for achieving success. Next one. If you gladly sweat for, fret for, and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it. Here the word fret itself says that worry or be anxious. Fret means what? Worry or anxious. If you gladly sweat for, fret for, and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it. Here through this line here he want to tell us that if you gladly sweat for, if you gladly work for, if you happily work for it, fret for it, you must have to worry about it. Whatever you are going to achieve, you must have to worry about it. You must have to work hard for it. Also, if you gladly sweat for, fret for, and plan for it, you must have to plan for it. And if you plan for it, if you worry about it, if you gladly sweat for it, if you happily work hard for it, and definitely, and also lose all your terror of the opposition for it. If you lose all the fears of many factors that oppose it, that is called your terror. Okay, and if you lose all your terror, definitely you will achieve success. But when, if you gladly sweat for, if you happily work hard, okay, if you fret for, if you worry about it, if you plan for it, and if you lose all your terror, if you lose all your fear of the opposition for it, definitely you will achieve success. Okay, now next one. If you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope and confidence and stern pertinacity. Here the word sagacity means what? That is also given here, the word sagacity, wisdom and good judgment. Wisdom and good judgment, that is called here sagacity. Again another word is given here, pertinacity. It means constant determination. Pertinacity means what? Constant determination. Again he want to tell us that if you want to achieve success, if you simply go after that thing that you want to with all your capacity, strength and sagacity, wisdom as well as good judgment, faith, hope and confidence and stern pertinacity. Here through this stanza the poet want to tell us that we must have to follow the course that leads us to our goal. We must have to follow the course, we must have to follow the path, we must have to follow the way that leads to our goal. And for that purpose we must have to use our ability. Capacity means what here? Ability. We must have to use our strength, we must have to use our sagacity means wisdom, as well as we must have to use our judgment, as well as faith, hope and confidence and stern pertinacity. We must have to invest our faith, invest our strong determination to achieve it. For achieving success we must have to do all these things. We must have to follow the way that leads to our goal, as well as we must have to do all these things with all our capacity, with all our ability, with all our sagacity, faith, hope and confidence, as well as stern pertinacity. And definitely we must have to invest our faith in order to achieve success. After that, if neither cold or poverty, famish or gaunt, or sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dodge and grim you blessings and beset it, with the help of God you will get it. The final stanza, two words are given here, famished as well as gaunt. The word famished means what? Extremely hungry. Extremely hungry. The word gaunt, very thin, especially from disease, hunger or cold, that is called here gaunt. If neither cold or poverty, famished or gaunt, or sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. Here through this stanza he want to tell us that if neither cold or poverty, here through this line he has used tautology as well as repetition also. If neither cold or poverty that made you hungry and thin, and also he want to tell us that let not pain or body or brain made you divert your mind from the goal you are seeking, you are achieving. Let not pain or body or brain make you divert your mind from the goal, whatever you are going to achieve, whatever you are going to seek. And all these things can keep you away from the thing that you want. It means that if dodge and grim your blessings, grim means what? Serious or unhappy. What grim? Serious or unhappy here. If you dodge and grim your besiege and beset it, with the help of God you will get it. You must have firm determination. Besiege as well as beset it, to create, to make something possible, that is called here beset. With the help of God you will definitely get it. With the determination will, with determined will, and without surrendering, if you are big enough to make your goal a reality, definitely you are sure to achieve it. Definitely you will get it, whatever you want, whatever you desire. And with the help of God definitely you will achieve it. But when with your strong will, with a determined will, and without surrendering, if you are big enough make your goal a reality, definitely you are sure to achieve it with the help of God. With the help of God you will get it. Finally in the final stanza he in the final line he conveys that with the help of God, definitely we will achieve it whatever we desire. But who will help us? God will help us for that, for achieving what we want. It means that here through this poem we want to tell us that we must have a strong will. We must have a strong will, and if we have a strong will, definitely we will achieve whatever we desire. Okay. Now in this way we have taken this poem. Tomorrow we will take the new chapter. Okay. Thank you.